Someone I know, someone we both know had a dream about you this week, Brad.
Isaac.
No.
Trisha, triplet?
I don't love that was your second guess. Had a dream about you. My mom. No, close. Peter Casey.
Oh, really?
Did he share this with you?
No.
He said he had a dream that he died and went to heaven, and all these angels were like chanting, and this is real. This is what he told me, at least in the kitchen. Yeah, he said like there was like EDM music like building in heaven. These angels were like in on it. I'm imagining like a Vegas nightclub, like Hakkasan. Yeah, Tiesto is also there. Tiesto's here. And
Tiesto made it, but Avicii's not here?
Come on. But he said right before the beat dropped, he said there was one angel that said, "Get on your feet!"
St. Peter, get on your feet!
Pearly gates, let me hear you from the back.
Yeah.
Bounce.
I know you're sitting at the right hand of God, but get on your feet, JC! That's awesome. Yeah, I love it.
So I'm surprised he didn't share that with you, it sounds like.
No.
He just thought to tell me, but yeah, an angel himself said, "Get on your feet," before the beat dropped in heaven.
Do you think it was more like a proper, like, get on your feet? Like, or you think it was more like, let's go?
Yeah, I think it was kind of a, I don't know, like the... Our Father, who art in heaven, get on your feet, and deliver us from sin.
That's awesome.
Okay, let's get on our feet now for theme song, episode 70. Here we go, Monday morning.
Oh, yeah. Is this an iPod Touch commercial from 2007?
Let me see those headphones dangle.
Hey. It's got a little bit of an intro, but...
Really? I didn't notice.
Let's go!
Oh, it's still not going.
Yeah, you know what's up. Hey! Say, oh, I think this type it means it's going down on some random doesn't wipe me, baby. Hey! I said, I think it's going down on some random doesn't wipe me, baby. I said, two of my best friends eating fast food on repeat, so come along and have some fun. Go ahead, get on your feet now, hey. Here's the Ghostrunners Pod. Ghostrunners Pod. Every Monday morning. Jake and Brad, come on. Jake and Brad. Ghostrunners Podcast. Every Monday morning. Every Monday morning with Jake and Brad. Jake and Brad. Ghostrunners Pod. Every Monday morning with Jake and Brad, yeah. Hey, Jake and Brad. So the Ghostrunners Podcast with Jake and Brad. Hey, Monday morning, hey. Woo.
Brought the energy this week.
How about that? I not once have I ever struggled to get through it because I have seen you do something, but that time I was like laughing hard at you.
Oh, really?
I just look over and the headphones are like in front of your face. Oh man, if you don't watch us on YouTube, this is the time.
I think that would be a good one to start. I never know what to do. I just try to get into the vibe.
I love it.
Whatever song you're singing.
Yeah.
I'm not just going to sit here.
Next time you should just be like, that's nice, man. Good job.
Good sing. Yeah. Good sing song. Oh, hey,
hi,
Brad.
Hi, Jake.
Holy cow. Yeah, I'm ready. Let's podcast. This week, you might have seen, I made a little, we talked about it on the bonus episode, but I made that little video for Isaac, his new machine, the like Spotify album plaque.
Yeah.
Ooh. Preview the jingle? I don't know.
Yeah, hey, man.
But I got one of the best responses on Instagram that I've ever gotten from anything. Not in a positive, like, this is sick, want to buy one. But after like 2 or 3 slides of the video, a guy replies and just goes, I don't get it. After the whole video's over, and then there's like a, end slide that's like, if you want to buy one, DM Isaac, whatever. He responds, I still don't get it. Which I think is the new, like the best way to respond to someone. Just like tear them down. No matter what they're doing, I don't get it.
I don't get why you do this. Yeah. It is. It's like way more rude than just saying like, okay, I don't really like this very much. Like if you don't like it, that means at least you're like, I understand what you're going for, but
it's not for me.
It's not my style. I don't get it. Just as like, oh man,
I didn't know what to say because like, well, there's nothing really to get. It's just like, this is a product that my roommate makes.
Like, have you not ever seen a commercial before? Like how it's made? Yeah.
That's the new reply. I don't get it.
I don't get it. I don't get the decoration. Well, like you just put it on your wall. You can put it on a desk if you want, like propped up or something.
I hear you, but I don't get it.
Yeah, but why would I put it on my desk? I don't get it. Like what? Like does it play? Does it play the song whenever you put it on your desk?
Hi, sir. Welcome to Chipotle. Would you like brown rice or white rice?
Oh man, what's this? I need an oil change. I don't get it.
What?
I need an oil change. I don't get it.
No, brown rice or white rice for your burrito.
Brown rice or white rice? I need an oil change. I don't get it. A little bit more. A little bit more.
A little bit more chicken. Not double though.
I did a little bit more this week and it worked.
How'd it go?
I think it's going to work 100% of the time out there. My new challenge is do a little bit more, ask for a little bit more meat on your Chipotle order just once and see if it will ever get denied. Because I do not think they will say no.
You can at least ask one time. Can I get a little bit more chicken?
I think you can always get a little bit more once.
Without going double.
There was somebody that went twice. I don't know if you saw it on our Instagram, Ghostrunners podcast, but they went a little bit more twice. They got granted it twice and they got a ton.
Burrito was stuffed.
A ton of chicken.
Yeah.
I think there was more chicken than rice, which I've never seen before.
Like in weight?
Mm-hmm. And volume. Yeah.
Length times width times height.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, I don't get it.
I don't get it. Okay. Well, what do you say back to that? You just say, what do you mean? Like you don't get what he doesn't get. Like
I don't get you.
What do you mean you don't get it?
I don't get it. How goes the table making biz, Brad? Is it real good?
Oh, it's good, man. This was a busy, a different kind, like a big week for me. And without going into too many details, because I don't know if it's weird to talk about this that much, but I kind of invested in tables this week.
Yes. Tables went public. They had their IPO.
Yeah.
You guys know tables.
TBLS on the ticker line. Yeah, this guy, I'll try to make it a long story short. This guy was selling this one table for like $100 on Facebook. And I was like, $100 for that thing? I could easily buy that and turn a great profit on that if I just fixed it up. It was unfinished. And so I went and bought this thing from this guy. And this guy's like, actually, I have a lot more of these if you're interested in them. And I'm like, if he's selling them for $100 each, I am very interested in these.
Yeah.
And he counted and he has 124 more of them. And so I was like, oh, that's a lot more of them. And long story short, I thought about it for a while and bought 124 tabletops.
Oh, baby.
Along with like other things, like he had all these different, like a bunch of different wood and tools. Like he called it, he sold his business to me, which I didn't realize he was doing that.
You acquired a company this week.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
Good for you.
I don't feel like I did at all.
When is Alice Custom Creations going public?
ECC will be public. It's a 5-year plan for me.
I can't tell you my
smart
plan.
goals. Yeah. Part one of the 5-year plan.
Part of my plan.
Yeah. But anyway, so I have my garage right now is full of tabletops. I didn't get all 124 of them. I probably, because the other thing about this guy is so cool. He's like, I'll let you store them here indefinitely. And so I was like, that's amazing.
Nice guy.
Yeah. Because storage, public storage, poultry of the week, public storage.
Okay.
It's expensive. Did you know this?
Never looked into storage.
Like how much do you think, let's say a 5 foot by 10 foot, I think they're like 8 feet tall. So 5 feet this way, 10 feet this way. How much do you think that would cost?
That's not very big. I'd say that should cost me $85 a month.
Okay. See, that seems like so high to me.
Oh,
I don't know exactly how much they are, but I think it's more like $60 a month.
Oh, that's great.
But like, that's so like, you can't even fit. I mean, you could prop it up or something, but you couldn't even fit your twin bed, maybe a twin bed. You couldn't fit a queen size bed in that size.
I guess.
Like, that's not very much room.
Yeah.
I had the thought one time of like, maybe I should store some wood in storage so I didn't have it all in my shed. And I looked into it. I was like, no way am I spending this much money for this little space.
Huh. Sorry, I kind of trounced your number there.
I didn't mean to shoot high. It is like an art, like how much do you think that thing costs? And you're like, oh gosh, I don't want to like ruin your story.
I don't want to ruin it. I really thought it was gonna be hundreds of dollars though. I was like, oh, I'm guessing way under this.
I know. I already showed you my stance on it beforehand. I should have been like, hey, what do you think public storage costs? But anyway, yeah. So this guy's letting me store them. So I have like 30 of them in my shop right now. But if you want one, holler. They're really cool. They're like these like poker some of them are poker tables. Some of them are just octagonal tables, but they're made out of all these little pieces of wood put together. So Anyway.
And I heard through the grapevine that Trey Kennedy wants a table from you. That's exciting.
Yeah. I'll see if I'm going to make one for him or not. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see.
Working with influencers is
Working
tough.
with influencers, you know how it is. They'll blast you if you don't do it exactly right. On Instagram.
Hey, everyone go to the Alex Custom Creations, a 1-star review. Didn't get back to me.
Can you believe it? Yeah. No, so I'm going to build one for him and his wife. He's just got married and they're moving to a new house. And well, unofficially, I'm going to build one for him. I have to quote him still. So I've seen how much he makes on those ads though. So we're going to put it up high.
You've been watching those ads and now it's time you redeem
absolutely.
it.
I've made you $5,000. So now you're going to pay me $5,000.
He'll understand.
Yeah, absolutely. So tables going. People are wanting tables this time of year, which is a blessing.
Early September.
Yeah. Do you remember early September when we eat at the tables every night?
Yeah.
So that's the latest, man. What's
That's cool.
going on? How's the video business?
The video biz, it's real good. To be honest, I felt pretty mentally exhausted from a video a day.
Yes.
Yeah, I was feeling pretty just worn down. 5 videos, 3 podcasts a week for 4 weeks straight was a lot.
Yeah.
But I feel fine now. By the time you're listening to this, I've been to Yosemite and back, so I'm recharged now.
Hopefully, you've been to Yosemite and back.
Yeah, I got a little bit of an interesting situation with flights are booked, Airbnb is booked, rental cars are booked.
Vegas is booked.
Vegas with Nick.
No, Vegas, that's what's going to happen is you're not going to get into Yosemite. So you're all going to go to Vegas and have like this terrible, terrible experience.
We get a heat exhaustion and corona and a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically we don't have park passes and tomorrow morning is our one day to get them, kind of.
Oh, it's your one day? I didn't realize that was like, you said 2 days before. So, but it was only, you can't do it one day before as well.
So you have to, reserve your pass 48 hours before your first day in the park.
Oh, okay.
So if we don't get them tomorrow, then we could
try again.
We keep
day.
trying, but ideally tomorrow would be the day.
Well, Yosemite's in like it's like a suburb of like a big city, right? Like it's like right outside of like LA, right?
Yeah, it's a suburb of all the wildfires going on. It's real close to those, so that'll be cool.
Yeah. It's like the wildfires don't have great public schools, so people move out to Yosemite.
People go to Yosemite.
Yeah.
They commute
absolutely.
in.
Yeah, they take the train in to the wildfires.
They take the helicopter actually. While it dumps the water on the fires, they just they get picked up.
They just fly out of there. Yeah.
Yeah. I did look up. There's a Yosemite pickleball group on Facebook, so I might pack my paddle. Hit
Why
them
not?
up. Yeah, maybe.
That'd be fun.
Could be fun.
Hey, everyone, pack your paddles.
Hey, yeah.
Be paddle packers.
BYOP. Okay, you guys.
Yeah.
Dude, speaking of acronyms, the greatest thing happened to me this week. I was in tears. I was in literal tears laughing. When I got this text. I was looking into buying something off the internet, off Craigslist.
Okay.
I approached this woman digitally and was asking, hey, I would like to buy this thing. She said, I'll get back to you later in the week. She sends me a text that says, hey, I just wanted to F you before the weekend. Just wanted to send a quick F you before the weekend. And with context clues, I guess she meant follow up. I wanted to follow up before the weekend.
Hey, just wanted to F you real quick.
Yeah, before the weekend gets here, just wanted to send a big F you to you, man. Thanks, Tonya.
Oh my gosh. Big F you. Just to start your weekend off right, just wanted to make sure we were having clear communication and an F you.
F you to you too. Straight from me, Tonya to you. Yeah. How else does this woman use acronyms? Like what else is she using on a day-to-day basis?
What if she's like a funeral director? Like, hey, so I know it's going to be kind of awkward, but do you mind stuffing the father's urn? Oh, you do? Okay, so you're going to STF you real quick.
She gets like
you're good STFU? Okay, STFU.
Tanya's going to STFU. Yeah. Everyone else do your job.
Oh my gosh. Okay. It's time for the orchestra to go ahead and get started. So I need the SOBs over here.
Who's that?
The strings, oboes, and bassists.
Oh, the SOBs. Front center, guys. All the SOBs. Yeah, wait, what'd you say? It's a funeral? Yes, hey, Tonya, do you have your, make sure to bring, cutlery for us? She says, WTF. Wait, there's food?
Wait, where's the forks? WTF/WTF. Yeah.
Wait, there's food. Where's the forks? WTF.
Now, how do I get to the burial site? Yeah, you're just gonna go on down 95, and you're gonna take a left, and you're just SOL from there. You're what? Yeah, you're straight on to Lindsborg from there.
That's funny.
Oh, man.
I think the person doing the funeral also at one point just goes for it, and they say, "This doesn't make any sense anymore."
I love how we're sticking with the funeral.
Yeah. Grab a bucket and a mop. That's a wop. That's a wop. What a predicament.
Oh, what a predicament.
I spilled the
Oh,
food.
it's a rainy day. It's a rainy day.
Oh, yeah.
So you're going to want to STHU. You're going to want to sift through the heaps of umbrellas.
That's a good acronym. And then rest in peace, Jessica, although
Jessica.
she was a thought. Like, whoa, that's not very nice to call her that. Well, she's that ticklish Hawaiian over there. God rest her soul.
She was very ticklish.
Yeah. That's all she was remembered by.
Hey, I gotta get out of here pretty quick. I'm LMA. I LMAO. You what? Yeah, I left my alligator outside. I gotta go back and get it.
That's Tonya. That's Tonya.
That's Hawaii for you. That's what they do there. Oh man.
Yeah, if you've never been to a Hawaiian funeral.
That's how they do it.
A lot of acronyms.
Yeah, people always talk about the New Orleans funerals, but no one ever talks about the Hawaiian ones.
No, yeah, you don't hear about them.
Because people aren't dying in Hawaii very often because they have good lifestyles, healthy lifestyles.
They live forever.
Like Jake and his bride that are going there on Kauai. Not you, Jake. The voicemail last week. Voicemail with Jake that wanted your Kauai tips.
Yeah, but I will go to Kauai, I think, with my bride someday.
That'd be nice.
My bride. But yeah, dude, I got that text on Friday. I want to F you before the weekend. And then I caught myself Saturday. Saturday was when I was in tears about it.
Oh my
gosh.
gosh.
Friday, I was like, this is hilarious. And then Saturday, I was sitting in bed, literally with tears streaming down my face.
By yourself?
By myself. I don't know if that's ever happened before.
Isaac walks in and be like, hey man, I just want to say I'm appreciative of you as a roommate. Why are you crying in bed, dude?
It's like, dude, look at this. I'm about to cry now thinking about it. Oh, that's so funny to me. I just wanted to F you before the weekend. It's so strong. Like, it's such a strong.
Did she have, were they capitals?
Yes, they were capitals. And so that's what got my attention at first. And there were like 2 or 3 other sentences about what we talked about that gave me context. But I mean, yeah, for a while, I was like, F you.
Oh my goodness.
And I was confused at first too, because I was also in talks with this company that I worked with before, Fundraising University. And so I thought she was like working with them. And so I was all sorts of confused when I first got this text.
Do they call themselves FU?
Yeah, I talked to the like CEO or whatever. He's like, yeah, kind of unfortunate acronyms on our part. Yeah, he's like, so we try to go with just the full name.
Fun U or
Yeah, Fund U.
There used to be a Friends University of Central Kansas.
Oh yeah, I know Friends.
Yeah, but yeah, they're just called Friends University now. Of course.
Central Kansas.
Why would you call themselves? Yeah, no, don't do that to yourself.
Did you ever see the movie Accepted?
Yes,
The South Harmon Institute of Technology.
Yeah,
same thing.
I watched that movie not too long ago. Actually,
Really?
it's pretty okay.
Really? I was gonna say when it came out, I remember thinking pretty good movie.
Yeah,
But
a lot of
in high
like people
school.
that became famous afterwards. Mostly just what's his name, Justin Long and Jonah Hill. But
oh, Jonah Hill's in that movie. Good for
yeah,
him.
yeah. Okay, actually, since you mentioned movies. I mentioned earlier, I was like, Jake, I have something I'm really passionate about, but I'm going to wait and talk to you about it on the podcast.
Yeah.
That happens probably like at least once a week where we're like, I got something to tell you, but we're going to wait on it. Like same with the cyclone thing last week. I was like, I can't tell him that.
I'm glad you saved it.
This is not like funny or anything. I just watched the movie Whiplash last night. Have you heard of it?
No.
And okay, first of all, just it's such a good movie, dude.
Okay.
I would really, really, really strongly recommend it. It came out in like 2014, so I know I'm late to the party on this, but it's about a drummer who attends this school. I think it's supposed to be like Juilliard in New York, but it's called Schaefer Academy. And it's just about the drummer. And you know the guy on the Allstate or the Farmers commercials? We are farmers.
Okay.
Like the guy's like, seen it, covered it.
Okay.
You know that guy?
Yeah.
He's like this like really mean teacher instructor guy. And it's just a very, very good movie. Like to the point where I saw it last night and at the very end, like I laughed out of excitement of how good it was at the end.
What?
Like I was watching it, like it got near the end and I just go, ho-ho! Like by myself in my basement watching this movie. And then I thought about it again today. Like so many times I was like, that was such a good movie.
So good it made you laugh.
Like, yes. And it wasn't a funny part. It was just like that was awesome.
Cool.
Yeah. So
By yourself.
Yeah. I mean, Catherine was within earshot, so maybe I was being a little dramatic for her, I guess. But I don't know. Like, it was genuinely like a happy, like I think somebody asked one time, like, what is a movie that you'd like to watch or a TV show you'd like to watch again, like you'd never watched it before? Like, I'm jealous of people that get to watch that movie for the first time. Like,
okay.
It was really, really, it's really intense. So, like, I almost didn't know if I should recommend it to Catherine because I don't know if she could, like, the instructor is like super hardcore, like kind of verbally abusive. Not kind of. Definitely verbally abusive.
Got it.
But man, it's good. I would really, really recommend it. I think you would like it. It's
I bet
a lot of music, obviously, but you like music. You're
I like
into that.
music. I've listened to it before.
Anyway, Whiplash. Check. And Miles Teller. It's the guy from War Dogs. Is the main character.
Ooh,
Yes,
cool.
dude.
War Dogs.
War
If we
Dogs.
don't get park passes in
Hey
Yosemite,
guys, you guys want to watch Whiplash? I don't know if it's like a feel good movie necessarily, but it's so good, man.
Hey guys, WTF? What? Whiplash the film.
Whiplash the film. Let's watch.
Let's watch it.
Let's get WTF.
WTF, guys. Whiplash the film.
Yeah. Anyway,
What was the first acronym you said for STFU?
stuffing the father's urn.
Oh, so I guess there were 2 funerals going on. I didn't realize the father and the ticklish
Oh,
Hawaiian
gosh.
girl. I didn't even
Yeah,
think about that.
Shoot. Well,
Stuffing the father's urn.
they do that in Hawaii to save money.
Oh, yeah, 2 for 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, they call it the Mahalo discount.
No, everything there is called Aloha.
That's right.
It has 45 different meanings. So I'm sure they have Aloha funeral services.
The
It's
Aloha
like, what does that
discount.
mean? Oh, it means death.
You going to the Aloha later? I'm not going to Steven's Aloha, so I don't need to bring nachos, but I am going to that Aloha, so I need to wear some black stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of confusing.
It could be like a graduation party or a graduation party into death.
Yes, you've graduated life.
Mm-hmm.
You're in the afterlife now.
Yep.
Dude, by the time this comes out, it'll be 3 days before the Chiefs start playing professional football. I'm starting to get
That'll make me laugh out of excitement right there.
starting to get fired up. I've been watching a lot of Chiefs content on my own
Dude,
recently.
Yeah? What have you
Just
been
like-
watching?
I'll just I need something to watch while I eat. And so I'll
Yeah.
just throw on like a 18-minute highlight of like an old game, the Texans game, or just like
Yes.
every touchdown from the 2019 season.
Ooh,
It just gets me excited.
that gets me hyped
No
up.
preseason game, so you got to do something. You got to stimulate yourself a little bit.
How do we feel about the no preseason games?
How do we feel?
Yeah,
I feel,
how do you feel?
I feel healthy. I'm glad we didn't do them. I didn't get hurt. It was good for me.
Like, I think I kind of like that in a way because it's like you don't like the preseason games you kind of get excited about and then you watch them. It's like, this is so boring.
Yeah, you never.
Like I can't think of one preseason game except for
Mahomes against the Falcons?
Mahomes, yeah, first one where he threw like a 70-yard pass.
that was like, oh, he's probably gonna be good at football.
Yeah, I think that guy might be pretty good. Yeah,
That was cool.
yeah. But besides that, I've been to a preseason game one time, and my dad and I left after like halfway through the second quarter.
Really, just
It
not
was like-
exciting.
It's like, this is so bad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but yeah, football's here. So exciting.
so exciting.
So cool.
I had my fantasy football draft this past Saturday. And it was
Nice.
supposed to start at 11, which was already pretty late at night.
Mhm.
And then for whatever reason, it got like pushed back. I guess if you do it through Yahoo and you try to make changes too close to the draft time, it like makes you push the draft time back.
That's a weird rule.
It's a really silly rule is what
That's
we
what you
call
get for
it in my
using
house.
Yahoo.
Also true. I was like once this happened, like we couldn't draft till 12:30 at night or in the morning, whatever you call it. And I was like, can we just do it somewhere else?
Mhm.
Like surely ESPN or some other website could do this. And for
Nope.
whatever reason, no one else really had that. Like no one else at least spoke up with me about it. So
Huh.
yeah, we ended up I didn't get done till like 3 a.m.
Wow.
And then I led worship. I got up for at 6 for worship. So I got like 3 hours of sleep
Are
yesterday.
you tired boy right now?
No, because I went to bed early last night. I went to bed at like 9, I think.
Good job.
It was awesome. I pushed through the day in order to get through the night. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I was like, I could definitely nap right now for like 3 hours, but I'm not going to.
Yeah.
So
Smart. Good job.
thanks. I'm going to
Yeah.
try to do that more often.
Go Chiefs.
Yeah, Chiefs. We play the Texans.
Yeah.
If you had to be worried about any football team right now in the NFL for the Chiefs, who would it be? The Texans? Like
No.
I'm so confident.
Yeah, not the Texans. I'd say Ravens
Saints?
and like the Buccaneers maybe, just because we don't really know.
Yeah, I just don't believe in Tom Brady. Like I really don't. I think he's fine. I think he's good. This might be blasphemy to so many sports purists out there. I think he's good, but I don't think he's like the greatest of all time by any means.
I guess we'll see this season.
Yeah, I think Belichick made a huge difference to him.
Yeah.
So-
He was working the controls.
So that's the football segment of Ghostrunners.
That was Ghostrunners Football's podcast.
Ghostrunners football. Anyway,
I have potentially a long story to tell, but there's going to be some good stuff mixed in between.
okay.
And I'll tell it quick.
Okay.
Last week you mentioned I don't even know how it got brought up. Motorcyclist riding through a ball, like.
Yeah. I don't know.
What did you say?
I don't know what the context was, but yeah, like 4 motorcyclists at once or 3 or whatever, like riding all around synchronized in like one of those cages.
Yes. So I have a story about that.
Yeah, I have no idea where that came from. Why did I say that? Somebody comment below on YouTube why I said that.
Yeah, because it was at the very end of the episode, and I was like, I won't get into this now, but I saved it. So once upon a time, Brad, I went to Russia.
Oh yeah.
My friend, Juggling Josh, my YouTube partner at the time, we were headhunted by the Russian, mafia, as you typically are.
Yeah.
No, we did this act on MTV, and they liked it there and wanted us to go on Russia's Got Talent. And so we went all the way to Moscow to do that. And how it was set up, it wasn't necessarily like America's Got Talent. It was like, I think it was actually called like Best of the Best, whatever Russian translation. So they would pair up a Russian performer against an international performer of the same type, and then people would vote, like if they like the Russian one or the foreign one better.
Seems so rigged.
It doesn't seem like great for us.
Yeah.
Or anyone not from Russia.
Or even if you win, all the Russians are going to be so mad at you.
You got to get out of town.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there was like a gymnast there, and there was like from Russia, and then like another gymnast from like Kazakhstan or whatever there, and like they went head to head.
Those seem like the same thing to me. Yeah, so there's one from Kansas and there's one from like Nebraska. It's like
ooh,
I don't know the difference.
Anyway. So we do a juggling act. Josh, if you guys don't know, he was like a world champion, crazy juggler.
Insane,
Could juggle like 9 things. We had this fruit ninja act where I would juggle some fruit for a little bit, 3 fruit, nothing crazy, while he's juggling samurai swords. And so I'm juggling fruit, I'm throwing them to him, and then he's like slicing them while he's continuing to juggle fruit. It was decent.
That's pretty cool.
It was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing insane, but like definitely
like,
as far as
think
juggling
about
goes.
that, and like you have to be coordinated enough to cut it and then not cut yourself.
Yeah. And it was one of those things like when you're up close and you see like a 36-inch samurai sword, it's like, well, you have to throw that really far away from your body for it not to like slice you.
Yeah.
It's almost like you need to be like really close to like appreciate it.
Yeah.
So anyway, that was a whole other ordeal, is like checking 3 samurai swords all the way to Russia, like getting that in the airplane and whatnot.
What do you need these for? I can see 2, but I do not understand why you need a 3rd. There's only 2 of you.
So Josh, when you're that big of a, I think like kind of not circus performer, like novelty performer, like he knows pretty much every juggler in the world who's at his level.
Okay.
And so he's trying to figure out like, I wonder who are like Russian jugglers going to be that we're going to go up against. And like, he doesn't recognize anyone in like the casting room. He's like, none of these people are like jugglers I know. Like, who's it going to be? And so we get to the day of like dress rehearsal. So we go up and do our act, which is like fine. We feel decent about it. Like it went well. That was great.
They clapped. And in Russia, that's a big deal.
Yeah. And
we
then,
like what you do.
Afterwards, so then we're sitting in the audience and they're like, and next, the Russian challenger, the ball of death. And we're like, this does not sound like something we should be competing against.
Ball of death.
We found out later that we were in the category, not of juggling, but of danger. We were just in the category of dangerous things.
You brought some crazy exotic fruit up there, man.
Yeah. Limes,
danger.
that fresh? Not in Russia. We don't have anything
2
like...
different gymnasts. Like, they didn't do flexibility for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It went super vague. So the ball of death is who we're competing against. And it is so funny as just like this act builds and builds. So it's just like this, scantily clad Russian woman comes out there and she gets in this like metal cage. And then like this, motorcyclist comes in there and he's like doing laps around her. They got 1 in there. They got 2 in there. Now they got 3 in there. So we're already laughing like this is just like insane. And then if it doesn't like already just like we're going to get dominated by this. The whole time there's been like this heavy metal like rock music going on the whole time. Like, it's like so intense. It's so different than our act, just. And then you find out a man is then lowered from the ceiling. Like he's got like the straps on his back. He's lowered from the ceiling with one of those like double armed guitars. He's been playing the song the whole time. And there's flames coming out of the side of it. I mean, the most extreme act you've ever seen.
Versus you guys.
Who's seen the app Fruit Ninja? Well, we did a fun little take on that. And it's like, yeah, it was just like, whoa.
Oh, it was like Megadeth versus, whatever, Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young. Oh my gosh.
It was crazy. I mean, it was awesome. This dude's like swinging on the stage, playing rock music with flames coming out of his guitar, while this woman is like just like in there dancing around while motorcyclists going around her. It was crazy.
Was that the one where you wore an apron?
That was MTV where I had an apron on.
Because I'm just imagining you just on the sideline, like kind of slouched over, like, in your apron and your chef hat or something like, I don't think we're gonna win this, guys.
It took all the pressure off, though. It was
sure.
It doesn't matter if we do as good as we can. We're not going to beat the ball of death.
So wait, did you go after them or before them?
So we went before them.
Okay.
Which I guess is fine.
Thank goodness. Yeah. Oh, that's funny. Yeah. That way though, it was like, there's no way this is rigged.
They deserve this.
Yeah. These judges aren't rigged. Maybe the competition was rigged because it's like, hey, let's do this versus that. But
yeah.
Oh man, that's funny. The ball of death.
So that was that. I'm remembering more things about Russia. I'm just going to keep going really quick.
I would like to know more about Russia.
This is my one story I'm ever going to have from Russia. We get done with our act and we've got some judges. One of them is like the 7'2" boxer in Russia who now is like running for political office. It was kind of awesome to be next to a man that size.
7'2" is very tall.
Huge. I mean, like Shaquille O'Neal, basically, sized person who boxes, which is scary. And Pam Anderson.
Yeah.
Was a judge. She kissed me on both cheeks.
Really?
The top cheeks, but left and right top cheeks.
Thanks for,
which was cool.
Okay.
And
was she still pretty-ish?
Yeah, she was nice.
Okay. Because I went to a wedding with Jessica Simpson there one time. She did not do too well.
In Russia?
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I just went to a wedding with Jessica Simpson. Like I went to a wedding that Jessica Simpson was at.
Oh, actually?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
And she just did not, like once you got up close to her, it was like, your boots are not made for walking anymore. You know what I mean?
Those boots are made for the closet.
Like she didn't look bad, but you know, Jessica Simpson was like Jessica Simpson, Pam Anderson, you know, like anyway.
Well, yeah, she had probably a bunch of like state, you know, she was like camera ready, so she looked pretty good.
Yeah.
I would dare to say some of the most confusing, just mind-boggling, like 90 seconds of my life came after our act. We were not prepared for this, but we get done with our act as we're kind of standing on the stage, like ready to. I got a hair in my mouth. It's been there
what's going
for a
on
while.
there, man?
Sorry.
Yeah, that's all right.
I think I got it. I guess
it's because when you were bobbing up and down,
some hair fell in.
Yeah.
Okay, so we get done with our act, and quickly this like little PA is like got his hand on my pants, micing me up. That's fine. That's the least of my worries at this point because of what happens next. So he's like running a mic up my shirt, but I think it's a mic, but it's not a mic. It's an earpiece. So what they do, they have like their little version of Nick Cannon, like their host. So he will ask a question over the microphone in Russian.
Okay.
And then in our earpiece, they will translate it to English. However, there is also a live studio audience.
Okay.
There. So when I start to respond to his question in English, they are translating it over the PA speakers to the live studio audience in Russian.
Immediately?
Yes.
Like as you're talking, like doesn't wait till you get done with the sentence.
No. It's like as it's happening. It was like with that Speech Jammer app. So he's like, so, you know, the equivalent of like, so can you tell me about that performance? How fun was it getting to throw fruit at a samurai sword? Well, you know, this is my first time at its.
Yeah.
Because there's like other things going on.
Right.
And then by the time he's asking another question, then more things are in my ear. And then the Russian judges are asking us questions.
Concentrate a bunch.
And Pam's speaking English, but the rest of them are speaking Russian.
Yeah.
And everything's getting translated like 3 different ways. It was the most perplexing. Like I purposely never watched that act. Like it was on YouTube.
Because you're like, I know that I look awkward as heck.
I looked like, someone who.
Oh yeah.
Doesn't know what he's doing at all.
Just even if you're ever talking somewhere in English, obviously with an echo, like even if you can hear your echo while you're still talking, like at a sport, you know, like an auditorium or something where you just hear yourself, that's distracting enough.
Yeah.
So I can't imagine having somebody else's basically echo what you're saying in a different language and then somebody else bringing it in. Oh, that'd be rough.
Let's try it real quick.
Okay.
You'll play the part of me.
Okay.
Jake, what was it like getting to be the Fruit Ninja tonight?
Yeah, it was fun. I really just enjoyed working with Josh. And, you know, I was kind of nervous about throwing the fruit, but luckily the bananas were the hardest and I got those through first. And that's what it was like. And then they're asking you another, like, it's like loop. It's like, doesn't ever stop probably. It's never quiet.
There was no time to like really process what you even just said or like, am I doing a good job? What's going on?
What was Russia like outside of that show? Like, I'm curious. I have one image of Russia, but it's like when James Bond goes there and it looks really cold and terrible.
It kind of lives up to what it was.
Like, is it like black and white and gray?
It was very gray.
Really? And
I don't mean that super negatively. That was my experience. Like food was kind of gray. Like just the sky was kind of constant gray. We went in April, I think. I don't know what that means for Russian times.
Okay.
But we we were just kind of like stuck in this like little commune area, and people would just come pick us up whenever it's time to do something. So we were just like, we were quarantining basically in Russia. We didn't do anything.
Yeah, you were quarantined. You had social distancing when you got the interview. Like you didn't have. Maybe Russia knew about this thing a long time ago.
Oh, there's a conspiracy.
Everyone's calling it the China virus. Maybe it's Russia virus.
I have one last thing. This will be good though.
I'm curious. Yeah.
This will give us something else to talk about.
Okay.
So I told you about the Kazakh gymnast.
Yeah.
First of all, she was great to talk to because I never met anyone from Kazakhstan. So
she spoke English.
Yes. Okay. So I asked about Borat a lot because I'm like, do you people think of Borat? She's like, we did not like Borat. He said many lies about our country and they're not true. We did not like Borat. So that was pretty funny.
That is
I
good.
like took so many videos of her. I'm like, can you just tell my friends what you just said to me?
Did she sound like Borat sounded?
Not really.
Okay.
But,
not that much.
Anyway, when we first met her, I still remember like making the comment, like learning like, oh, that's a girl like from Kazakhstan. And I go up and introduce myself to her, and her English was actually like really good. She had an accent, but it was really good. I was like, oh my gosh, your English is amazing. And she was like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. You know, she's like, everyone always tells me how pretty I am. No one ever compliments my English, which is like, we're pretty like snarky like thing to say. But I could tell she meant it genuinely because I like she is like blonde hair, blue eyes from Kazakhstan. So I think she stands out.
Oh yeah, I was imagining somebody with like bushy eyebrows and dark hair.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I think it is pretty normal. Like all the time, people are just telling her how gorgeous she is.
Oh yeah.
And she's like, no one ever compliments my English. That's the new way to take a compliment.
Yes.
Anytime someone says like, Brad, I love your hat. Thank you. Everyone's
telling me like how great my podcast is because I'm hilarious and can sing well.
But no one ever talks about my hat.
Right. Thank you for complimenting, my clothes rather than just my beautiful custom-made furniture on AlexCustomCreations.com, AlexCustomCreations Instagram. That means a lot. Like, hey, Jake, love the way you look in those shorts.
Thank you. Everyone is always talking about my jawline and never about my shorts. I'm like, I'm sick of it. Like, I get it. It's very firm. It's
like
very
it's
nice.
Genetics.
It's
genetics.
not even me.
I chose these shorts. Thank you for choosing, like showing my choice.
Brad, I think you are just so funny all the time.
Thanks, man. I'm just kidding.
Oh, thanks, man. That's
Thank
really
you,
nice.
Dude. Everyone's talking about how like I outkicked my coverage with my wife and how hot she is compared to me. And finally, somebody complimented me and my humor.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. But I still remember that. Yeah, I was like,
That's
it
really
like
funny.
caught me off guard. But I was like, I guess that's probably pretty normal for her.
I think we should start doing that.
It's a cool way to take a compliment. Thank you. No one ever says that.
No, we double down. And it's like kind of like maybe you could do this more than me because I think it would be like a hitting on kind of thing to a girl. But like a girl you think is hot.
Okay.
Be like, hey, I'm sure everyone just compliments you on how pretty you are, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to compliment you on your cool laptop you have there. So it's like I'm not complimenting you. I'm not acknowledging this, but I'm acknowledging it by not acknowledging it.
Yeah.
That's good.
If I ever get the courage to talk to a woman in public, maybe I could do that.
Like, hey, I think you're pretty.
All right, now you go. I'll put it back on.
What'd you say? And
Or
then
wait,
she goes,
hold on.
I said, I think you're pretty. I think you're pretty. Put it over your nose. Okay. I think that'd be funny. Maybe that's like that's what Tinder or some dating app should make, clear masks so people can see themselves well when they're talking to each other.
Mm.
Like to help pick up people.
Pick up limes.
Yeah, pick up limes.
Yeah.
Have limes on each side and then just a clear mask.
In the middle.
Like kind of like it wouldn't be very breathable at all, which is maybe the point of masks. I don't know. But it would be like a shower curtain kind of thing over you. Oh, here's something.
I'm imagining it. Yeah.
My friend Allison, we know her. Mm-hmm. She works for Branding Stop, which is a company that just puts like logos on anything you can imagine.
Yeah. And they get scammed by Venmo sometimes.
And then also gets scammed by Venmo. She runs their social media. And so she recently posted a post of this like those face shield masks.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And she's like, loving these new face shield masks from at whatever company. They're so comfortable you don't even realize you're wearing them. And I saw that and I gave her the hardest time. I was like, there's no way you're just like you're like getting in your car someday and you just hit your face on this shield and be like, oh my gosh, I forgot about this thing. Golly.
You know, the equivalent of having like this and this on
yeah,
like your head and being like, it's actually not that noticeable on your face. I don't even feel it.
No, I have no idea.
Every time I look around, it's not even on my mind that it's there.
No, seriously, like it's so easy. It's so easy. It's so much more breathable, and I can absolutely I can show facial expressions. You don't even know it's there.
Show me frown. Show me happy. Oh my gosh!
Right?
And so breathable, I bet too.
Yeah. Oh, I gave her such a hard time. And so then the next time I came over to her house, she like had it out for me to try on. And she's like, you couldn't even feel it, right? You couldn't even tell it was there. I was like, yes, I could tell it was there. It's this like massive shield on my face that I'm not used to.
Yeah, welder's mask. I'm going to notice it.
I gotten my glasses in the shower, but still, like, that's different.
It reminds me of Step Brothers when they get the night vision goggles. He's like, I love them. You can see at night. Best thing is, they're not that noticeable on your face. Just like these huge military grade things, like covering your entire face.
Oh my gosh. Anyway.
That's good stuff.
So if you're looking for a mask out there that you won't recognize, anybody else won't recognize, that's the one. So
get the face shield.
Yeah.
We have a presidential candidate clip to look at. We've gone back and forth a lot on the pod. Biden, Trump. It's Biden's turn.
Okay.
Brad, I don't know how you found this one, but you sent it to me.
Yeah,
it's pretty
somebody
solid.
posted it on their story. And I don't usually watch that kind of stuff, but I was like, we do that on the podcast, so I got to check this out.
It could be a good segment.
Yeah.
So let's listen to this and see what it's like. I don't know how new or old this is, but it doesn't matter. Here we go. Here's old Joe.
COVID has taken this year, just since the outbreak, has taken more than 100 years. Look, here's the lives. When you think about it, more lives this year than any other year for the past 100 years.
That's awesome. It sounds like
I almost feel bad. About that one.
It's like, should we not make fun of him?
Like, what is he's saying that is he saying it's the worst illness in the past 100 years? Is saying COVID's just killed more people this year than ever before? Like
in the 100 years thing, I felt like it could have been a comparison to like the Spanish flu, because a lot of people were comparing that. Like it was 100 years ago.
Okay.
So maybe it's that.
And then he just goes, look
is the best word when you're like, okay, yeah. I'm kind of admitting defeat. Look. Like, I know I said some weird stuff, but look.
Like, yeah, like
1 year.
Whenever I'm arguing with Catherine, like she's totally right. I'm like, look.
Everybody,
it's like that's like when you start to bargain with people, you know.
Okay. Hey, look. Everybody, Pam. Everybody, Pam.
Look, come here.
Hey,
come here. Look. Play that again. Hey, look.
It sounds to
the
me
beginning, the first like 5 seconds are you could
that's
just
the goal.
Like you could just tell right when he knew he was going off the rails. Like he's like, I'm in trouble.
It reminds me of like when you take the ACT, you have like this word problem. And you're like, that didn't make any sense to me at all. Like that sounds like how my brain has processed word problems. Like that didn't even make sense. I have like all my units mixed up. But like that's how he spoke. I'm like, then I reread it. I'm like, I see what they're asking. It was like
he was trying to like fill in the blank with all the words really quick to see which one made sense. And he's like, none of these make sense. I'm just going to skip on to the next question, come back, because that's an ACT strategy.
His speechwriter had like a what is it called? I keep on saying Mad
thesaurus?
No, it's where it's like, I need an adjective.
Oh, it's called? Mad Lib.
Mad Lib. Yeah, not Mad Gab. Where it just like said unit of time. And so it's like 100 years. And then, look, okay, that was not the right one.
Verb, look.
Let's listen to it again.
COVID has taken this year, just since the outbreak, has taken more than 100 years. Look. Here's
right there.
The lives. When you think about it.
Think about it.
Guys.
Think about this thing that I haven't said yet. It's like, I haven't completed the stop, but think about it.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, once upon a time, guys, there was a man. Just think about it. You know, why am I doing all the talking?
I love that.
You think about it.
Like it's like we played this game actually at K Country. So the camp I worked at was for the young kids, 7 to 11-year-olds. And so kids would come up and ask me and my friend questions sometimes, Casey, and we would improvise and just go back and forth on an answer.
I love doing that. I did that in college.
And like it would, but with 7-year-olds, it never made sense. but they like looked up to you enough. It was pretty mean, I guess, thinking about it. But they like looked up to you and like respected you enough that they would at the end, like after like literally like 2 minutes of us going back and forth about like the most random stuff, we'd be like, does that make sense? And they'll be like, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
and then just walk away. It was great.
Does that make sense?
Or like, what do you think? You know, something like that. That's kind of what he's like, I mean, think about it.
That type of humor. Just making something up for, or even man. It was dumb, but I loved it so much. The little Instagram story we made like 2 weeks ago, we're like, what is that song? You know it. It's Rocket's Red Glare is in the words. Oh, that's so funny to me.
Yeah, right. It's called, like, it says don't stop believing somewhere in there. Oh man. Yeah.
I know at one point she whips her hair, but what is the song called? It's definitely like the theme of the song is whipping my hair. Right. But what is that song? that make sense?
Yeah,
Do you get it?
You know it. You know it.
You've at least heard it.
Yeah, the one that they're saying party in the USA.
It's party in is it America? It's definitely like
I think it's party in the USA is what they say in the song.
it's definitely domestic based party.
Uh-huh.
But I don't know. I cannot for the life of me think of it.
Yeah, you know it. You know it. You were in college the same time I was. It was playing all the time. Or what about that song like where the girl just talks about like being 22 the whole time?
Oh yeah.
Remember that one?
Was it the same girl who sang the song about being 15?
I don't know.
No way of knowing.
No way of knowing that.
You can't Google this.
Yeah.
You just need to have someone who knows.
Does that make sense? I mean, think about it.
So does
Think
that make
about
sense?
it.
So look. I don't know every song, okay? Think about it.
Yeah.
We could talk about Joe for another 10 minutes probably, but that's enough for him. Just in case he ever listens to the pod, I don't want him to feel that bad.
That's fair. Or if Leslie Knope's like obsessed with Joe Biden.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And like she's like attracted to him physically? Really?
And just loves, yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
And she's pretty open about it?
Yes.
Like,
Very open about
I'm attracted to Joe Biden.
Yep.
That's cool.
He's in the show at one point. He has coercive sentences. Cohesive sentences? Look, think about it.
Look, hey.
He's in, the show. I mean, look, think about it.
Look, imagine it.
I mean, I was about to try to do an Obama impression. I've never tried to do Obama in my life. Never mind.
It is cool that they all talk a certain way.
Yeah.
Makes it easy. You want to listen to some voice memos?
Sure.
Voice memos? This one is from Ola Bilderback, the CEO's daughter of Bilderback Bears.
Bilderback Bears.
Hey, Jake and Brad. I'm Down Boys Nick, Lachlan, and Simeon here. Say hi, Lachlan.
Hey guys.
Simeon.
Hey, what's up?
Lachlan!
We're just doing a little disc golfing. It's an I'm Down Boys thing.
It's
just
an
listened to
I'm Down
episode
Boys
69. Nice. And so I was just thinking about St. Louis. My parents are from there. It's my favorite city. Big Cardinals fan. I love Busch Stadium. Everything it has to offer. It's a good size. Gateway Arch.
Good
Lots of fun.
size.
Good size.
So I'm just wondering how you guys felt about St. Louis. I want your official opinions. And I was wondering what your favorite cities are and why. Thanks, guys.
Besides Traverse City, I mean, we know it's gonna be.
Traverse City is a beautiful spot. If you guys are ever up here, give us a ring, because it's not bad. Just saying. So, see you guys. Say bye, Lachlan. Bye. Okay, bye.
Oh,
Love
man.
that. Wow, there's once again a lot to digest from the I'm Down Boys.
I don't know why, but Lachlan he's my favorite.
And I love that they somewhat treat him like a 4-year-old in this voice memo. Lachlan, hey, say bye.
Lachlan, respect. Hey, put that down, Lachlan. Say bye.
Put that down. Say bye to your friends.
Yeah.
Uncle
Oh,
Jake
man.
and Brad are leaving. Say bye. I also love the
It's an I'm Down Boys thing.
yeah,
That was
frisbee
hilarious.
golf. I don't know if you guys heard of it. Probably
Not how-
haven't.
Yeah,
It's kind of our thing.
right.
It's an I'm Down Boys thing to play frisbee golf. Disc
It's like
golf.
part of the club. Like, hey, have you ever thrown a disc before? No, you're out.
Because kind of an I'm Down Boys
You're
thing.
an I'm up boy. Oh man, that's funny.
Lachlan.
Uh,
St. Louis. I mean, you've talked about it a lot on the podcast.
I was gonna say, I think we've hashed out St. Louis plenty.
Bilderback, where have you been?
I think Jake has mentioned before that it's silly to take much of a stance on anything, but I will take a stance on this. St. Louis should be nobody's favorite city. Okay?
That's fair.
I don't think that, especially if you don't live there. Like, Kansas City might be one of my favorite cities, but I would never, if I did not live in Kansas City, I would never choose, if I had one place to like, hey, let's go vacation somewhere, would not choose Kansas City. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, don't be dumb. Like, just like a objective. Like, St. Louis is not small enough where it's like a charming place to visit, but it's not big enough to be cooler than Chicago or New York City
Or Traverse City.
or TC. Yeah. So that's all I'm gonna say.
That's a good point.
That,
I agree. It should not be your favorite city.
no one's favorite city that does not live in St. Louis should be St. Louis.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
I just yesterday someone was telling me that they drove from St. Louis and they said it's an easy drive. I would argue that most drives along the highway are easy drives. What do you think?
See, I get why she says that though, because it's literally
Just I-70?
it's I-70 the whole way. Which, let me bash on Missouri real quick. I-70 from Kansas City to St. Louis is like so bumpy, or at least it used to be. I haven't been lately, but So that's
don't
not
know.
an easy drive. That makes it less easy. But yeah, it's literally I-70 the whole time. Versus like, hey, I gotta take like 3 or 4 exits.
Well, yeah. What if you had to go from St. Louis to Omaha? Then you take I-70 to I-29.
Yeah, right.
Not an easy drive. You have to
No,
turn
that's an
once.
easy drive. That's an easy drive. What about like let's think. I don't know. Like my sister lives in Southwest Kansas, and you have to go through a bunch of small towns, and so you're going from 70 miles an hour, and then you go through the small town on the highway, so you have to go down to 30 miles an hour. Not an easy drive.
That one's not easy, but I think my argument is anything that's like interstate based is an
Interstate,
easy drive.
Interstate to interstate, easy drive.
Like 2 major cities,
yeah.
it's an easy drive.
That is like a funny thing though that people like convince you like,
They
oh,
love
it's an
to
easy drive.
sell you on that.
Yeah.
Oh, we go down there probably a couple times a year. I mean, it's just such an easy
Catherine
drive.
says that all the time. Honestly, she'll be like, where are you from, Catherine? I'm from Sherman, Texas, Southside. Oh yeah, I know Sherman. Everyone always says that. First of all, oh yeah, I know Sherman.
Oh, I know Sherman.
Like, you don't. No, you guys hear us from Texas. It's like, yeah, Sherman. But oh yeah, I know Sherman. And she's like, yeah. How far away is that, Catherine? Oh, it's about 7.5 hours. But honestly, it's an easy drive. It's an easy 7.5.
Look, it's an easy drive. I've had hard drives, and just look, it's an easy drive.
I will say though that there's like multiple routes to take to Sherman, and I always wish we went the interstate because I think it's an easier drive rather than going through those small towns. Because I just like going the whole time. Whereas, yeah, through those small towns you have to slow down, and there might be speed traps. So,
yeah,
not an easy drive.
Now I'm thinking about it. Once I buy my Tesla, then interstate's gonna be a really easy drive.
Really,
because then
easy
there's,
drive.
I mean, I'm not doing a thing.
Dude, I can't wait till you do a video series
Okay.
called Only Made While I Drive My Tesla. Yeah.
Wait, what did you say?
You can only record while you're in your Tesla driving somewhere.
Oh,
That's kind of a catchy.
I don't know what
That's kind of a catchy idea though.
yeah.
Because it's like exclusive content. Like you have an idea, but you can't make it until you're driving somewhere.
Until I'm on the highway.
Yeah.
Wow,
That'd be kind of cool.
that'd be kind of
You
cool.
be the Tesla guy.
Tesla guy.
Yeah.
I think there are a lot of like Tesla YouTube channels. Like people want to consume Tesla content a lot.
Oh, it's a fascinating car. I think I told you this already, but they came out with an update to the car that if you spent, I don't know how much it was, $1,000 maybe, they could update your software in your car and it would make it go from like 0 to 60 in 5 seconds to 0 to 60 in like 4.1 seconds.
Yeah.
Only from this update.
Yeah.
Not changing any of the pistons or whatever in the car. Like it just this software update that you pay for.
It's so fascinating.
That is
I don't know
crazy.
anything about cars, but I know that is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Where else you can't do that on a Ford F-150, I guarantee you.
Yeah. Like you can't even really do that on a cell phone. You can't make a cell phone faster via software.
True.
Like, you have to make a new cell phone.
Right, you have to have the hardware for it inside of it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't even
crazy.
understand it. But I saw that too. I was telling Gunnar about it. Because I think Porsche came out with like a fully electric car that could go 0 to 60 faster than like the Model 3.
Oh, so they're
and so
like,
Tesla came
yeah?
out like 2 weeks later, has a software update, and now it can go 0 to 60 faster.
I wonder if
is
they're
so
just
cool.
like storing up stuff.
Just waiting for someone to beat
You
them.
know, like they're like we don't want to release stuff too quickly.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I just think, I know so little about cars, but I am so confident that like 40 years from now, we'll be like, it was crazy that we used to use gasoline. It was so inefficient. Your cars would break down all the time.
Yeah, we'll be telling our kids and our grandkids about gas stations.
Yeah. Seriously.
Like, yeah, there used to be these places everywhere you went.
Yeah.
They had these places called gas stations and you had to stop there and you had to do this thing. Yeah.
And I think like 7-Eleven and Quick Trip will still be around, but there'll just be no pumps.
It'd be called Just Drinks.
Oh!
Yeah, we need to start now so that whenever the Tesla revolution happens, I'm serious, dude.
Just drinks, no gas.
Just drinks, no gas. All gas, no brakes. Just brakes, no gas.
Just brakes, no gas. But brakes spelled EAK.
That's a good idea. Laughing out of excitement again. Here we go. Oh, yeah.
Just brakes, no gas.
Just brakes, no gas. Oh my gosh. And people are going to laugh at us for 30 years. We're going to hemorrhage money for so long.
Yeah.
Like the USPS. And then all of a sudden, it's like, oh my gosh,
Bingo.
Just brakes, no gas is doing great.
Yes.
JBNG. JBNG. Anyway.
That's an acronym Tonya would use at the funeral, but we'll save it for 40 years from now. Yeah.
Man.
Okay. That all came from Bilderback, and we haven't even answered this question. What are your favorite cities in US of A?
I really like Chicago a lot.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a fan
What's
of Chicago.
its nickname? What do they call
Second
it?
City? Windy City?
No, I was going to.
Oh.
Yeah, that's accurate. Yes.
Okay. Oh, what do they call it? They call it the land down under.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
That's right.
The city's so nice they named it twice.
Yeah, because it's underneath Lake Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
Geographically, yeah.
Yep. No, they call it The Emerald City, I think.
Oh, take me down to the Emerald City where the grass is windy
and the Cubs are not very good at baseball.
I said you look pretty.
Good night, Denise.
Babe. Good night, Denise.
I don't know, Brainiac. It's your lawn too. Let's just quote Hot Rod back and forth for the rest
Trash
of the episode.
can?
Hospital. I'm just green with jealous rage right now. It's so totally serendipitous. I like to party. Dave's a party guy.
Okay,
man.
you like Chicago though.
I like Chicago a lot.
Do you like their style of pizza?
I do, from certain places more than others.
Consignorino's?
What?
That's probably a store. I don't know. You just say some
that
Italian.
sounds right. Yeah. I was like, I've never been to that one.
Philip Antonio's?
It sounds like you're like reading off like a christening list at a Catholic church. Okay, we got Philip Antonio's,
Esmeralda.
Giorgiano's, Esmeraldino, Tino 2, Tino 1,
Antoni.
yeah,
D'Antoni.
D'Antonian,
D'Antonian.
San D'Antonio, yeah, all those different places.
How did you think of the Catholic christening list so fast? That was amazing.
I don't know.
Good job.
Thank you. I don't know if there's a christening list, but yeah, if you're not on the list, you should really go Catholic.
Well, that's dummy.
So yeah, no, I don't think there's a list. No, I don't
I
think so.
had never seen a list.
No.
You were thinking of Schindler's List.
No, you should not drink that kombucha. We had the baby. I don't know. I don't do it. I don't do it. Not when I'm working. Not when I'm working. Oh man. Yeah. Anyway, like Chicago a lot. I feel like it's like the Midwest. Some people would be offended that people call it the Midwest, but I think it's the Midwest version of New York City.
Yeah.
I hear there's a lot of crime there. I've never experienced that because I just go to the touristy parts.
So probably not true.
I've never heard of a murder happening at the Bean.
Those numbers are inflated.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. But
I've never seen a murder at the Bean.
have you?
Not when I've
You
been
ever
there.
on a Navy pier and somebody just getting decapitated? I don't think so.
Not when I've been there.
Nope.
Not when
Devil
I've
in the
been
White
there.
City. So I think that I like Chicago a lot. I haven't honestly been to as many cities as I would like to in the United States, though.
What's a city you want to go to that you haven't been to?
I want to go to the Pacific Northwest, like Seattle. I've been to Portland once, but I want to go Seattle. I've been to Portland when I was like 8th grade too, so I want to experience that again. I want to go to San Diego, San Francisco. Those are the main ones, kind of out west, I guess.
Nice.
Yeah. So, what about you?
That just reminded me, I'm trying to figure out a way to tell this story appropriately. I don't know. It's too bad. I don't even want to do it. There's a coffee shop in Seattle that just called like
Starbucks.
Oh,
But
so
it
you've
used to
heard
be-
it. Okay,
yeah,
you've been there.
Yeah.
Okay. No, it's called, I think it's called like Biscuits and B Words
Oh, okay.
is what it's called. So we went, like, this is intriguing.
Yeah.
And when you walk in, they call you names. Everything on the menu has
one
that
of those
name.
kind of places.
Yeah. And
Biscuits on every single thing.
yeah, they'll put biscuit behind everything. And there's even like a thing on like their menu that says like, if you're a gluten-free biscuit,
Yeah.
then here's our menu. And like that out of context, I think is so funny. Like just making fun of someone. Just like, if you're one of these like gluten-free whatever, then fine. You have this certain
interesting.
food. Yeah, it was scary though.
So did they ever like nicen? That's not a word, but did they ever get nicer to you?
No.
Because there's a place in Chicago called Ed DeBevick's.
I've been.
Like, yeah. And they're mean to you for a while. And then all of a sudden they're like, okay, we're nice people.
What's it called?
Ed DeBevick's?
That doesn't sound right, but I believe you.
Okay.
I believe you. I really do.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, maybe it's different than that.
No, that's probably right.
There's also this McDonald's up there. There's a big McDonald's.
McDonald's.
But they're nice. They're normal there. They just have golden arches, so that's kind of cool. But that's St. Louis is so cool for their golden arches.
Gateway to the West.
Yeah, they
Cool.
got McDonald's too.
Dude, McDonald's saved me in Russia. Not to come back to that, but they had bone-in chicken wings at their McDonald's there, and I did not like a lot of the other Russian food.
Yeah,
But bone-in chicken wings was nice.
it is funny. Like whenever I was in Europe, like McDonald's is a comfort. Like to see the golden arches really is like, I know what I'm getting there.
Yeah,
I get that. Yeah,
I get that. I don't get it, but I get that.
Hey, I don't. So all this food up here, I don't get it.
So
Can I just get my oil change, please?
Moscow, I don't get it, but the golden arches, I
That
understand.
makes sense. Okay, yeah. What's your favorite city?
My favorite city.
Let's say, what's your favorite city in the United States?
My favorite city in the United States is Page, Arizona. You've got
Oh, yeah.
Antelope Canyon, Horseshoe Bend, Lake Powell,
Really?
all in the same city that's like has a population of like 2,000 people.
Yeah.
No one talks about it. Cooper McCullen. I still talk about the Taco Bell we shared there.
Oh.
Creed Phillips, Eli was there. It was just awesome. This is the best Taco Bell ever.
Okay.
Like just with like a good view.
Yeah.
But yeah, seriously, a lot of like really cool, like pretty stuff to look at is in this tiny little city.
Is that the place that has like that crazy, the cave? Is that the Antelope Canyon, the one that has
Like
the
purple
crazy...
and orange and
yeah.
like slot canyons.
Oh yeah. That's
yeah,
nuts.
it's all in this tiny little city. It's so crazy.
Arizona might be the coolest state. I know it's a bold statement.
Top 8.
Arizona is so much cooler than I realized when I went there.
Arizona is cool.
Holy cow, look at this place.
And it's got a city called Surprise, which is fun.
Because it's like every day's different.
Yeah, surprise.
You wake up and some days people are speaking Russian and you're like, I don't know.
I don't get
Other
it.
days it's like Kazakhstan and people are like, hey, nice coffee. And it's like, actually, thank you so much for complimenting my coffee. I was actually just having a bad hair day. Dang it.
WTF.
Yeah.
Where's the French press?
WTFP.
But yeah, I like Page, Arizona.
Oh,
it's
good for
nice.
you.
Thanks.
I was not expecting a small town.
Yeah,
There it is.
it's great.
Okay.
One other voice memo, real quick, or long, or medium. I don't know.
We're fine.
Hey, Jake and Brad. This is Abby from Troy, Ohio. Love the podcast. My sister recommended it recently. I think she worked with Jake one year at Kanakuk.
Oh,
And I haven't stopped listening since. Good work. My
Well.
question has to do with work as well. My husband runs a restaurant, and it's been around since 1935 and hasn't changed much since the 50s. So picture your classic diner. They serve burgers and fries, known for their milkshakes. And while I was helping out there this weekend, I was thinking about the classic diner lingo that you see in movies, like at a truck stop or a diner, there's a waitress named Flo.
Yeah.
And she yells in the back,
Excuse me,
like,
Flo?
burn it, run it through the grill, and run it through the garden and put a pin of rose on it. I butchered that. I had to Google these phrases. You can Google your own. Anyway, or she says, like, I need 2 chicks on a raft and a cup of mud to mean eggs and toast and coffee. Anyway, I would love to hear your diner lingo for your favorite fast food meals. You're good at analogies. You're good at yelling.
Oh, they ended at you're good at yelling.
You're good at yelling. That was a lot. Okay. Hello, Abby. Hello, Abby's sister. Glad that you're here. I'm not even aware of what she's talking about. First of all, she's like, the fast food diner lingo you see in movies.
I do know it in movies, but I've never experienced it in real life.
See, I don't even know what movies that's about.
Like
I don't get it.
Like I would imagine like a place like they go to in Seinfeld, or the place like in diner. Sorry, I don't know why I'm explaining diner to you.
So diner, think of a restaurant.
Like there's like these booths, and then there's like one kind of like round booth, like kind of a bar area at the front.
So Jerry Seinfeld, the comedian, he had a TV show.
Yeah,
NBC.
before he did that, he did this comedian, like before Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee, which you know from probably. Yeah.
You go to these diners.
I actually just looked up diner lingo.
I want to look up diner lingo.
No, I want to see if you can guess it.
Okay, little translation.
What's nervous pudding mean?
Nervous pudding. There's clog in the bathroom.
No, it means jello or jelly.
Oh, kind of.
On the hoof.
On the hoof. Hey,
I need that meat on the hoof.
Let's get it on the grill ASAP.
Oh, okay. It's a type of. It's actually when the meat is cooked rare. I need it on the hoof. That's kind of cool.
On the hoof.
Okay, this one you might be able to guess. Maybe sea dust.
Sea dust. Oh, they went with kale.
No, not quite.
Cucumber refreshed.
Common condiment.
Mustard seeds. Relish.
Salt.
Dang it.
Is that a condiment or is that just like a spice?
Let's ask the audience.
Dun, 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 dun,
They said spice.
Okay, all right. Hey, spice. They said spice for $300. Was that good, Regis?
That was not bad.
Okay, for $500.
That's pretty
Who
good.
wants to be a millionaire? We have Jake Triplett here on the game show. Jake, you're a videographer for an influencer. What the heck is that?
Before we're gonna have this translated in Russian when you answer. Just FYI, talk fast.
Really, no one compliments your accent. Everyone just talks about your nice blonde hair and your blue eyes. I don't know.
Ask me more. I'm gonna get one of these.
Okay. Okay, yellow paint.
Mustard.
There you go.
Yes.
They also called it Mississippi mud.
Oh,
That's kind of cool. A hemorrhage.
Oh, workers'
That's pretty gross, actually.
Someone needs to file a workers' compensation claim.
Do you think that's what it says on here for real?
Debbie's got a hemorrhage.
Okay.
HR.
You could get hemorrhage and Mississippi mud together.
Oh, tuna. Ketchup.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah, I know. After I was like, oh, I get it. Oh, that's kind of cool. These are fun. Drag one through Georgia. You'll never guess it.
Ew,
It
that
stands
was-
for Coca-Cola with chocolate syrup.
Yeah, that seemed inappropriate.
Sounds nice.
Dude, one time I went to Sonic. Were you there when I was telling this story? This is a few years ago, but I was feeling a little just run down with my cherry limeade, my peach cranberry raspberry slush, my limeade with blue Powerade, throwing in my regulars. And I was like, hey, what's a popular drink at Sonic? This is me like talking to the man at the window. What's a popular drink at Sonic that like I probably don't know about, but like is pretty good?
Yeah.
And he said, a lot of people actually get Coca-Cola with chocolate syrup in it. They drag one through the mud.
Yeah.
And he didn't say drag one through the mud, but
that's what he
that's
was.
the thing.
That's subtext.
So I had it. Not good. Not even like
that doesn't sound good. And I love both those things.
Yeah.
Like that doesn't even sound good to me.
Like when he said it, I was like, no way. I was like, this is perfect because I would have never thought about that. But I love chocolate. I love Coke. This might be awesome.
Yeah, you might have like found something and you're like, I did not find something.
It tastes like if you put a bunch of chocolate syrup in Coca-Cola. And like most of the chocolate syrup is at the bottom.
Oh, it's not even mixed well.
So
It's
you're like,
cold, so
okay,
you can't mix it very well.
I'll put the straw at the top, which is just like tainted Coke. But then the more you drink, then the less.
Right. The less of a ratio you have.
Yes, then it becomes more syrup. It's just not a good drink. Do not drag one through the mud.
I think that it could be good if you did Coca-Cola with ice cream and chocolate syrup, maybe. Like
Yeah.
a Coca-Cola float that has chocolate in it.
Yeah.
That sounds kind of
If
nice.
you're gonna drag one through the mud, drag it through the cotton first.
Yeah, get the cream in there. Go for a ride in the dairy patch first.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I would do.
Okay. Sweet Alice is another word for milk, by the way, as well as baby juice, cow juice, and moo juice.
Those are cool names. Hold on.
Moo juice?
Yeah.
Oh, I just need my moo juice this morning.
Don't even talk to me. I've had my 2% moo juice.
That's what I need. I'm making these like signs, these days, like engraving these signs. I want to
Yeah.
engrave you one that says, don't even talk to me until I've had my moo juice.
My morning moo juice.
There's like all these people like, sip, whatever, repeat. Sip, something, all these different coffee things.
Wake, sip, repeat. Wake, moo juice.
Wake, moo, repeat.
Conquer the day.
Oh, man. There's some good ones in here. You're not going to guess any of them, though.
I'm going to really try this time. I'm going to think about it.
Okay. Axle grease.
Okay. French fries.
Nope.
Dang it.
Something very common, though. Like,
Onion rings.
no, sorry. Something more common than
hamburger
that. Like
buns.
something that is in recipes.
Forks.
Like almost every recipe.
Chili flakes.
That's your next one. I'm going to really try. with chili flakes.
Pepper.
Nope.
I don't know, dude.
Comes from a cow. It's churned.
But not moo juice, butter.
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
one last one. You ask it, and then people can comment on YouTube what they think it is.
Do not cheat, though. Don't be that guy that cheats.
Hey, don't.
Don't. Nathan Cooley, if you're out there, I know that you're going to try to cheat. Just kidding. Paige Cuco.
You go.
I'll call you out. Paige Cuco, Amanda Murray, some of the regulars. Knack Baxter. Knack Baxter would never cheat, actually. From what I know about Knack,
He's not an Astros fan.
he's not a cheater. No, he's not an Altuve guy.
He doesn't bang on the trash cans.
Okay.
Hospital.
Oh man.
Pick a hard
I'm
one.
trying to think of a hard one that actually like kind of makes sense as well.
That's fair.
Oh, this is good. Sure. Shingle with a shimmy and a shake. What's that one?
Okay.
I need a shingle with a shimmy and a shake.
Mary,
Hey, Mary,
I need that shimmy with the shingle to shake. Pronto.
for $1 million, what does shingle with a shimmy and a shakes stand for? Is it A, salt, B, catsup, C, mustard, or D, the right answer?
Leave your comments down below.
Yeah, let us know what you think.
YouTube.com. Come to YouTube. Watch my headphones fall off. Leave a little comment around this mark.
Subscribe. We're so close, guys.
Subscribe. We're probably
We're so close.
might be 1,000 by the time this comes out. It'll be close.
Yeah.
Would love to get there. It'd be super cool.
My actual diner lingo, the only one I could think of was when you go to Chipotle and you're like, hey, can I get white rice with a little bit of brown rice?
Ooh,
yeah,
combo.
you want the Derek Jeter? Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Mainly
absolutely.
white, but definitely something else thrown in.
Yeah. There is a little bit of brown in there. Yeah.
Yeah. Can I get white rice, brown rice, black beans, and a little bit of teriyaki sauce? Oh, Tiger Woods.
Oh, the DJ Khaled.
Oh.
little bit of teriyaki sauce. That's good. Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever seen the word of Tiger Woods' race?
No,
Let me look it up.
I didn't know that
He's like
wasn't-
4 or 5.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a crazy word. I've never seen it anywhere else. Okay, it's not that crazy. Cablinasian.
Cablinasian.
Cablinasian. Caucasian, Black, Indian, and Asian.
Really?
Yeah. That's why he's so good.
Yeah,
He harnessed the powers.
I know.
He's like the final Power Ranger.
Oh, is that what he did?
You remember that at the
He
end
was
of the episode?
Cablinasian?
Yeah, there was a black one, a white one, but then there was that one who's just kind of like a hot, like kind of
Yeah.
light brown. No one knew what he was.
No one knew.
Yeah, he's good at golf.
He was Mississippi Mud.
At the end of every Power Rangers episode, they would always like morph together and they would make this big thing. It was like red Power Ranger drives it, but then like yellow one's over here.
I do kind of remember that. That's crazy that I don't remember that better because I loved Power Rangers growing up, but I
Really?
don't remember it very well. But that vaguely sounds familiar. I think I had like an action figure and everything of it.
My parents would let me watch it, but I was actually on the phone with my grandparents this weekend, and they were talking about like, remember when we used to let you watch Power Rangers? And I was like, yes, that was the only reason I even knew it existed.
Yeah.
It's because my grandparents
Well,
would
your
let me
parents
watch
did
it.
not let you watch it.
Correct.
Oh, really?
But grandparents did.
Oh, interesting.
So it went down
Wow.
over at Dave and Bo's.
What else were you not allowed to watch?
Rugrats.
Me too.
Rude to their
Rugrats.
parents.
Rugrats, Simpsons. That's kind of an obvious one.
Yeah.
I was never allowed to watch that.
Let's see.
I wasn't allowed to watch WWE wrestling.
Oh, I had no interest.
Oh, I was like, that looks so cool.
Really?
I don't know why as a kid, but I now I'm like, I don't know why people watch this, but yeah, as a kid, I wanted to watch it, and they're like, you can't watch that. That's violent.
Would your parents let you watch 50 Shades of Grey?
No, it wasn't out yet, but I tried to rent it from the library. Like I had to hold on it for weeks, and they finally came to my turn, and my mom just took it for some reason. I don't know.
Dang.
No, I'm just kidding. No,
My mom took it.
no, I was not allowed to. My parents were pretty by the book with those kind of things, and I'm appreciative for it. So
Which book?
the
The
Holy
Blackjack
Book.
Casino?
Yeah.
Oh. You stay on a soft 17. They were by the book.
Now 8s. I should split these, right?
What does the book say?
Yeah, what's the book say?
What does the book say? It says don't watch Rugrats and split your 8s. That's how it goes.
Oh man.
Let's do a little review of the week, except mine, Brad, if it's okay with you, is going to be a YouTube comment of the week, just because this one's...
As long as it's the one that I'm thinking of, that's okay.
I think it will be the one they were thinking of, so I think it'll be okay. Olivia Guthrie says, this happened 2 hours ago. She said, I listened to the bonus episode with Isaac a few days ago, and you guys, it goes on record as one of my favorite Ghostrunners episodes of all time. I laughed so hard, and I listened to it twice through in one day because it was so good. I think Isaac needs to come on the pod more in the future for sure. Everyone should go on Patreon and listen to it if you haven't yet. That sounds like we paid her, but we didn't.
Yeah.
That was free of charge.
Right. That it really was a great episode. Like
I laughed a lot.
Like I don't show Catherine, I don't know, maybe for better or for worse, very much stuff that I post on Patreon because I'm like, what if she's like, Brad, don't put that out there. But I was like, you have to listen to this episode.
Yeah.
And we were coming home from a date night. And my mom was watching the kids, and like we purposely drove around longer because I was like, you got to keep listening. It gets because by the end of it, it truly does get so
gets better and better and better.
funny. Oh my gosh, I truly was so impressed by Isaac. So
That's the thing is I don't even say anything funny. Like I'm just laughing at you guys the whole episode. It's awesome.
yeah, it was good. Those are always interesting, like the guest ones, because we don't know how. I mean, we obviously interact with the people that we've done it with plenty, but not on a podcast. And it is a different vibe. It's a different vibe when
It's
you're
different.
recording.
Yeah, there's
And
more
he-
pressure.
He did great.
He
So,
delivered. Brad, what is your review of the week?
my review of the week comes from Merspreg. She says, thankful for this podcast.
Oh,
So I've did. Oh boy, never mind.
New
This is-
review.
Okay, so my new one is from DJ Lucas 4. It says awesome. No, I'm just kidding, DJ Lucas. You did a great one, but thank you. So I did a crazy thing and stopped watching TV. So podcasts have become a source of entertainment for me.
TV turn off week maybe for her.
Oh, dude.
Remember that?
Dude, I remember there was one time I cried to my mom. I was like, I want to watch TV.
Arthur and DW are gonna be on in 30 minutes. I gotta know what they're up to.
I was so sad. That's so silly. And now it's like I don't know if I could do that. I think I could turn off TV, but I think I would always want to do something on my phone video wise or something.
It would be hard not to like watch something on your phone on YouTube or
'Cause it's so
something.
you can just watch a 30-second thing real quick.
Yeah.
Or like check your Instagram. Oh, there's a video on there. I can't watch it. Like
TV turn off week was like the original like stay at home, guys. Like we can't force you to do this, but like please,
Yeah.
it would be better for everyone, we think, for you to do this.
no, it was more like a figure out how to play, like do other things. Like I don't know.
Yeah, well, I feel like it was just like an initiative, like, hey, don't like just sit around and watch TV.
Right.
Like
Get outside.
you don't have to, but like
Play 60.
yeah.
Yeah, all those things.
It was the original stay-at-home order.
My mom was so good at like telling me like things like it was annoying at times, but she would like, I'd be like, oh, I just don't have anything to do. And she'd rattle off 50 things I could do.
Really?
Oh yeah. She always had honestly, like looking back, there were good ideas. It wasn't just like go scrub the toilets. It was like really fun things I could do. And I'm like, yeah, I don't want to do any of those things though. So
you could start a company called Just Drinks, Brad. I don't want to start Just Drinks.
Mom, I'm telling you, we're 15, 20 years away from that.
We have Moo Juice in the fridge. I don't want to start a company.
Just drag it through the mud. What was it? Drag it through Georgia, whatever. So I did a crazy thing and stopped watching TV. So podcasts have become a source of entertainment for me. Found this one through hearing Jake on Correct Opinions, and now DLGB. Do Less, God Bless is the full name of the podcast. Check it out. Leave a 5-star review if you'd like. And I've always enjoyed him on Trey's podcast. Of course, he's the best part by far on that podcast. My gosh.
The other co-host buys tables from my co-host.
Yeah, that's true though. He's a client of mine, so I can't. He doesn't like how woody they are though. He says. So he found him, enjoyed him on Trey's podcast. Then to find out this one comes out on Mondays. I get good, clean, fun comedy 3 days a week. Brad, I think you're awesome. Thank you.
Wait, were there commas and all those adjectives?
No, I just actually did them in the wrong order. And so I had to like fumble over my words a little bit. I get good, fun, clean comedy 3 days a week.
There
Brad,
we go.
I think you are awesome and seem like a great dad, husband, and friend. Wow. Thank you. That's my goal in life.
That's it.
To be genuinely, it is. So
I don't get it.
wait,
What?
Like you're married to the same woman the rest of your life?
And you keep the kids too?
Like no matter what she does, you just love her? I don't get it.
It sounds pretty unconditional. I don't know if I'm into that.
Yeah, I'm not into that. Like what's your prenup say about that? No? Not even when she's in a coma?
Yeah, did you not hear the song? We want prenup.
We want prenup. I can't get it through this.
Sorry.
review.
Sorry. I'm going to shut up now.
To be honest, when I went to follow you guys on Insta, I 100% expected Brad to have a beard and more of a lumberjack look. Dang, I would love for me to look like that, honestly. Like the guy on Hometown, I love that guy.
Brad, you were so funny. Thank you. Everyone was always talking about my lumberjack look.
Thank you. Everyone's talking about how I have a baby face instead of a lumberjack look. Everyone's talking about like, why can't you grow a beard like every other woodworker in the world? No. Why they ask? I don't know, especially now realizing the picture of your podcast has no facial hair. But anyway, thanks for using your joy and fun perspective on things in everyday life to bring laughter and relatability to mine. God bless.
What did they say about me?
That was all of us at the end there, I think.
Oh, okay. Cool.
All two of us. Yeah.
All two
of us.
Yeah, nice.
We're not cheaters though. You either commenting. Don't ruin it for everybody else.
Yeah. If you do, you're blocked.
I'm a huge believer of that. And like when you play like the games like those like Black Magic, like like the game where you start every
hat game.
Yeah.
Johnny, whoop.
Yes. Dude, like if you don't get it, sorry. You don't get it.
Be smarter.
If somebody gets it, do not tell that person.
No. Don't even have to watch till the third inning. Shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Shut your mouth. Kelly Clarkson wins. Ah! You're kidding. Yeah, exactly. All those people are the worst. So thank you for the reviews, guys. Genuinely.
Also, I love those types of games.
Me too.
I break those out. Do you have a go-to time when you break them out? Because I do.
Just road trips, I guess.
In line at roller coasters. That's when I wait.
That's a good one.
You guys want to play a game?
Yeah.
Let me introduce my friend Johnny. Johnny, whoop, Johnny, whoop, Johnny. Comment down below if you got it.
Or the cities one.
That's
my favorite one. What?
It's so hard to find other people who know how to do the cities game.
I think you taught it to me.
That would make sense because I probably needed a friend.
No, I figured it out.
Did you?
But
okay.
You were the one that introduced me to it.
I love that one.
Of course you did not teach it to me. I would disown you if you just told me the answer. That's
I
against
could
my
see
religion.
myself being like, hey, I need someone to play this with these people.
Oh, it's such a good one. Do an example right now. Do not say below if you understand it. Just give your own example.
Yeah, don't say how it works. Okay, so this is so funny. We're doing a riddle on the podcast.
We're doing two.
Okay, so it's like the model, the sample is like that. I went on a road trip, and Brad is going to tell me somehow where I started.
Okay.
So let's say first place I traveled to is I drove to Lincoln.
Okay.
And I stayed there.
I-29 or easy drive.
It was an easy drive. I'd rather not say which highway, but it was an easy drive.
Okay.
Tesla. I drove to Lincoln and I stayed there for one night. Then I flew to Knoxville, easy flight, and stayed there for 2 nights. Mm-hmm. Then I drove again to Rochester, stayed there 0 nights, just kind of passing through, just like say hi, ate dinner, whatever. And then I walked to Seattle. Where did I start?
Wait, you say you drove to Rochester?
Drove to Rochester.
You started in Los Angeles.
That's correct.
Yeah.
They were supposed to guess, but remember that part?
Oh, I thought I was like showing them.
Oh,
crap.
Let's start this episode over.
Okay.
Okay, from the top. From the top, make it drop. Okay, no, now we'll do one where they have to guess.
Okay.
That was good. That was actually smart.
Guys.
No, that was smart.
Yeah, because now they
works.
know that. Yeah.
Okay, second one. I'll go quick. This one, first place I went is I swam, because it's in Europe, to Manchester. Stayed there for 1 night.
Beautiful town out here.
Beautiful this time of year. Then I drove back to Gatlinburg, stayed there for 3 nights. Then I walked to Charleston. That was it. Where did I start, you guys? Where did I start?
Okay.
Got it.
I'm not going to say it because I'm not that guy. Apparently, I was for the first one.
Cover your mouth. Cover your arms and tell me. Cover your...
Oh, I'll just get a shield.
Yeah, put a shield on. Got it. Yep.
You guys see it on Instagram? Gosh, we're stupid.
Okay, we're rambling. Just kidding. We got a jingle to do. Brad, would you like to end this episode with a jingle?
Yes. We got another subscription. We got a fan sub. And this is a good one. Shout out Kirsty Swick.
You ready?
I'm ready, baby.
Okay.
You guys ready? Hey.
You guys ready?
Mm-hmm. Go, Ghostrunner, run.
You sound just like Billy Ray.
Mm-hmm. I'll try. Yeah, we're gonna part all day. We're the Ghostrunners. We're gonna ghost till we can't no more. We're gonna part all day. We're the Ghostrunners. We're gonna ghost till we can't. We got Big Isaac up the stairs, Beagle under bed, make tables and chairs, stocking cap is on my head, massaging his scalp, hair is a little reddish, JT's on my left, texting about a foot fetish, Everybody wants more Catherine, don't forget the children, we're all here for Bo and Hattie. One time for Big Daddy. No weather app that works. Use God's magic to pray. Shut up about the sun. 2 voice memos. Hey, break. Sweating out in P-ball. Platonic ping pong booty call. Some poultry saying rural, y'all. Oranges on the shower wall. That's the freaking truth. Cheese. Shout and get on your feet. 5-star review say that's the cheese. Shout and get on your feet, yeah, we're gonna part all day with the Ghostrunners. We're gonna ghost till we can't no more. We're gonna part all day with the Ghostrunners. We're gonna ghost till we can't no more. Mic up, ice cup, living paid to make puns. Saved a lot of money, baby steps and free chicken. My baby's got a habit, gardening Kim Free Clean Pro now. Riding down KC and I already bagged my dough now. Got no stress, Jake's been through all that. He's a comedian with some drive-through hacks. Wish we could roll on back to that first episode. I wanna pod till I can't no more. We're gonna pod all day with the Ghostrunners. We're gonna ghost till we can't no more. We're gonna pod all day with the Ghostrunners. We're gonna ghost till we can't no more. Hey.
That had some bars in it.
Go Ghostrunners. Yeah, it did, man. Go Ghostrunners. Jake and Brad. Every Monday.
Did your own echo.
I know. What do you think?
Still sends its own proxy.
I bet people couldn't figure. Yeah, still sends a proxy.
He does his own echo though.
Oh yeah, there were some good bars. Good bars.
There was some in there that really surprised me. I did not proofread the lyrics beforehand. I was just listening to him live. Some honest reactions. That was sweet.
Yeah, thank you, Kirsty.
That's 2 in a row where people have written us full songs. That's crazy. Like, just think about that. Like, I don't know how this is gonna come across, but like, we are so normal and just like
we are normal guys.
We live in Kansas,
yeah,
and because we chose to start having our conversations on microphone, now strangers across the country are writing full songs for you to sing to them so that they can listen to it in their car. Like, that's just such a wild. Like, how did we get here? What is happening?
Who do we got here?
That is
How do we
so
get here?
crazy. It's
Yeah.
so awesome.
It is. It's the magic of the internet. Thank you, Al Gore.
It's God's magic.
Right. Absolutely. God's magic to pray. Oh, man.
Thank you, Al Gore. And thank you guys for listening. It's been episode 70.
Yeah.
Check us out on YouTube. Subscribe. We post clips on Instagram, some stories, some quotes, bonus content on Patreon as well.
Yeah, please. Please subscribe.
All the links to that stuff is in our description. And I'd say if you don't like it, then you probably just don't get it.
Love you guys.
Bye.
Ghostrunners podcast. Every